What's up, guys? Just got your video, and pretty stoked about it. Hadn't heard from you guys in a while. It's good to see you're doing well. Just got done working at my guitar store, having a lot of fun doing all that stuff. So I'm kind of tired right now. Went and hung out with Mad Cat for like a couple hours. Just a weird, chill day. No stressing on nothing. But yeah. You guys' food looked good. I'm glad Skyla wanted to see me so much. I was a little disappointed, but I understand, being from her godfather, like being away from him for so long, it can be an emotional, like, tear. So she's probably hurt. I'm hurt too. I miss my little god baby. But yeah, I got this jacket from JP, this guy at work. That's a bad example of what it does. But it has these tassel thingies, and they're all up and down the back. It's from like the 60s. It's pretty cool, dude. But I've been rocking this ridiculous floppy top hair. I'm starting to get a little bit of facial hair, but not much. Still not beard worthy yet, but getting there someday. As far as sneaking me out to Boulder, I heard that dropped in your video. Pretty much whenever, dude. Give me a good heads up, like a month, so I can be like, yo, work. I might want to do this. But the practicality of that happening before, you know, busy season hits is like it'd have to be first week in November or till spring. So choice is yours. I don't mind shelling out some money to come see some friendly faces in a different place. I don't know about all those girls, though. Girls are kind of trouble. I don't know. I'd probably like it, though. I like trouble. But yeah, still smoking cigarettes. In fact, I'm actually smoking American Spirit tobacco from a can. I'm packing them into these rice paper tubes, so it's not so bad, but it is still taxing on the throat and the lungs and all those good things that are associated with smoking and so on and so forth. But yeah, just hanging out in my garage, trying to make a video for you guys. I don't know how it's going. It's going alright, I suppose, because I am making a video for you guys in a garage. Iguana gave me a keyboard the other day. It's like a pretty sweet Yamaha, I think, like PSR 220. It's got like some MIDI stuff. It's pretty like basic studio keyboard, and like I'm totally gonna do some musical stuff with that up in my room into a new place I might be moving into, which is a really complicated situation, which makes me not want to do it. But sometimes complications can be good, I suppose. You know, like, the only complications are the ones I'm making up in my head. So, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to turn out. But I miss you guys. I miss you a lot. And I'm hoping Emma's back's feeling better. And, so she can get back to doing that whole workers thing. And, yeah, I played hooky a couple times this week, but it wasn't really hooky because, like, I was actually kind of really sick. So it wasn't as fun as it could have been. But still pretty alright for not having to go to work. Laying in bed, eating soup, and watching cartoons. Playing guitar. That's what I sent you that track, actually, yeah. I was real sick. But, yeah, I do not work 2 jobs right now. I was this close to working 2 jobs, and then, that's when Ashley kinda needed to be rescued, so I rescued her and then never called those people back. But, evidently, I haven't been getting enough hours at my normal job to begin with, and I started doing that, and you know, like, just getting my hours up at one job was struggle enough, let alone balancing like a full-time plus a part-time job. So I ended up figuring it out and being like, no two jobs for me. And yeah, I got my hours up. Now I'm making bank, kind of ish. I mean, I'm getting almost 40 hours a week, so it's alright. But yeah, other than that, I haven't been doing nothing, you know, other than the stuff that Nick Bain does, like play guitar, read books on rare occasion, bought some rocks. That was a lot of fun. I actually bought the guy JP that got me this jacket for his birthday coming up. I bought him a chunk of jet about the size of like my hands put together, and it was just a monster. But that was pretty cool. I'm sure he liked that. He said it came at a good time, so it's never a bad thing. Went to my first music festival, and that was pretty exciting, man. Like, I got pretty far out, jammed with like all the right cats. Like, there was after the festival gets over, it gets over at like midnight to 3 a.m. Like, depends on how long the stages are running. I think they're running till 3. I don't know. I didn't have a watch or any way of keeping time this entire weekend, so like it beats me that, and it was kind of just like a blur anyways, you know, of just good music and intensity. But yeah, the first night, me and my buddy Cameron, everybody else was going to bed, and I was like, screw that, dude. I'm sure there's something going on. They said that there were these campfires going. There's only 3 campfires allowed in this entire festival, and they're like pretty sizable fires. So I'm like, I'm guaranteeing you, with it being like 38 degrees outside, all these people are going to be at the fires. And like, sure as shit there was. But we got there just soon enough, so like, we lay down our blanket. I was using that wolf blanket Emma got me, and I just had like a nice little jacket huddled down, and I bought like an entire like pound of tobacco and like 2 packs of tubes and a roller, just so like everybody around me could have cigarettes and stuff. We just sat there and just sat by the fire having a good time, and all these musicians came and started playing. And like, I was like just instantly regretting not having my guitar, and like our campsite was like a good 15-20 minute hike, and I was just really bummed. But there's this older woman sitting next to me, and she had a guitar, and it was the exact same guitar that Emma has. And I told her a story about it, and I told her about the Wonder Tubs. She's like, well, I'm not playing this guitar. Maybe you'd like to warm it up for me. And so she let me play it. And then she pulls out another guitar. And like, she just starts jamming with me and noodling around. She taught me a couple songs. She tried getting me to play Freebird with her. That was kind of fun. And sooner or later, me and this like older woman are jamming, and the band's over like here across the fire. And like I said, it was a pretty big fire, so they're a good 15 feet away. And like they ended up like coming over by us and just kind of jamming out, and that was cool because then I kind of was like starting to play off their vibes, and we were getting like all musical and stuff. But I ended up playing guitar at that fire from like whenever we got there, which was super late, until like 6:37 in the morning. And for about like 3 hours I was like the last guitarist, and it was just like me and a harmonica player, and we like literally did a little improv show, like, for, I don't know, like 20-30 people. And like, it was a lot of fun being like the campfire entertainment, I suppose. And it was just nice, like that feeling of playing on like a familiar guitar. And like, I don't know, it was just real Wonder Tubsy. Had some good vibes. I was thinking about you guys. Nick with his melodica over in the corner, I was just imagining there, and I'd be like, man, he would probably be laying down some craziness right now. And I just imagine Emma just brang, brang, brang with the rhythmic section going, and just Wonder Tub zoning. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. Like, I want to get more musical with you guys, get more involved. I want to be close. I want to get up inside ya and play some music. All up in that. Nick knows what I'm talking about. That's when I was talking about manifesting inside him. He remembers that. But, Yep. I'm gonna chain smoke because being on camera kind of makes me nervous. And I know I've been talking a lot, like you guys had some like silences, but I would find it quite odd if I just sat here. Yeah. You know what? Maybe. No, that is a good idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nickel like this. Yeah, I know he does. Oh. See, I just gotta stretch because I'm so tired. You know, it would be really awkward if my parents walked in the garage and were like, "What are you doing out here?" And I was just like stripping and like in front of a camera, all huddled over here in the cold. That'd be pretty entertaining. But yeah, that's the woes of not living on my own. Like, if I were on my own right now, I'd be butt naked in the living room. You can bet on that. By the way, Nick, I have seen your balls. I think it's 3 times. I'm not quite sure. I know there was one time when, well, it was 3 times, but technically twice if you count the circumstances. The first time is when the first time I seen your balls, you're actually taking a picture of your balls, but then I seen the picture of your balls that you took, like, with the camera, like, after that, so I'm not sure if that's just one time seeing your balls, because, like, technically I was there and I witnessed it later, so, I don't know. But the other time, I think you were hanging out in your box. No, there's a lot of times when you're hanging out, like, literally hanging out, like chilling in boxers downstairs. Yeah, so I've seen your balls probably a lot more times than, but those 2 or 3 distinct times, yeah, like you were up in your room kind of with Jordan. I don't know why we all had our doors open, but you and Jordan were wearing pants and I was wearing a towel, and we were just kind of like, yup, balls and shit. And then I seen your balls, but then I think you seen my balls, but I don't know, it was really weird. Like, if there wasn't a girl in my room, that would have been pretty gay. And you guys know how homophobic I am, so, like, I'm glad that was my little safety net. But, yeah, I don't know, man. No, I'm just chilling without a shirt. I don't even know how long I've been doing this for. I'm just trying to, like, give you guys a good video back. I don't have any more stories. I'm pretty boring right now. It's surprising at how much I can talk. But yeah, I'm gonna roll myself another cigarette right here. You guys hold on. Yep. Naked. Yeah. So this moving situation, I really am not too sure about it. The circumstances are very hastily put together. It's a good opportunity in the financial sense, like it's not going to be very much money. But something that would suck is, A, I'm signing a lease, which is a good thing because it protects my rights as a tenant. But it's also a very bad thing because if I really don't like this, I'm going to be stuck there for a year. And I'm already getting into a kind of questionable situation. Granted, they're good friends and good people. I can already see how, like, it wouldn't work out. So therefore, I think I'm going to pass. But I don't know, at the same time it could be a really good opportunity. Like, I'm living here, I'm with my parents, like, I want to be on my own, man, like, talking like music space, like the good old days, like, be able to have musicians over to jam, like, hang out with, like, ladies when I want to, like, There was a hot second where I had like 3 different girls over at my mom's house, and my mom's just like, and that's bad. That's really bad. Like, because that's my family, and I shouldn't be putting my mama through that. So I'm calming down, I suppose. It really sucks, but it's for the best. Can't be a rock star at your parents' house. Yeah, literally, I don't think you can be a rock star at your parents' house. Did have a fiasco with privacy issues and finding unmentionable items in my drawers, which were being snooped through. That was very unpleasant. Oh my god, my battery's running out! If this is the last of our communication, I'm very upset. I'm actually gonna cry. So you guys need to either send a return video or a letter, or when I get like my phone back on, maybe I'll call you, text you. I don't know. Hopefully I'll see you. That'd be really groovy. So just like give me a time when you're not busy with life, and I'll like make time in my life so I'm not busy, and we'll do it up. Yup. Doing it. Doing it hard. Nick knows what I'm talking about. He does. I think this is the point in the video he was talking about where nobody's probably watching anymore. But who knows, maybe I'm more interesting than you guys. No, I'm just kidding. But you probably had people more interested because of the Chinese food. Like, I could practically smell that. Originally, I was going to record vocal tracks to your video, and then I was going to, like, answer it like I was actually there through video, and then when you were going to put the food up, I was going to be like, ah! But I would have literally had to record that, listen to it, kind of cue up some answers, like, or I could have just improv'd it, but a 14-minute improv is a lot to pull out of your ass, and, like, it would have been a whole thing, and my webcam isn't even working right now, and, like, fuck it. That's what I said. Just fuck it. But, you know, that's life. Sometimes you gotta say fuck it, and sometimes you just gotta make a video with your shirt off. I'm just kind of waiting for my camera to essentially die. You know. Could be now. Could be 10 minutes from now. But I'm pretty sure it's soon, because it's now flashing like, low battery, dude, change me, plug me into a wall or something. But, you know. You know how that goes, too. My cigarettes are just not working out. My sauce is just too spicy. Do you guys even smoke marijuana anymore? I don't know. You guys were pretty clean cut last time I heard. No booze is good, but no bud. Once in a while, Papa's gotta take a smoke. And, yeah. I decided that you can't officially master anything unless you do it stoned. And that's just the truth. Because when you can do something stoned and put that much detail and concentration into one thing. Actually, you don't have to be stoned for that, but it helps. That perspective helps sometimes. Being stoned. Being dopey. Yeah. You know, a guy at work told me that that crazy leather jacket with the frilly tassel-y things was, like, back in the day, the #1, like, way to identify if your child was a stoner or not. I don't know if it's true, but worth checking out. Yep. Cameras, man. Fucking cameras, how do they work? Dude, I would cry, seriously, if this entire time this was not recording. But it is, it is. Everything is good. Now if only I could roll a cigarette without my pack of jamming. My pack of jamming. So yeah, you guys should tell me more about you. I'm curious about you guys. Like, you guys are curious about me, and I know how I'm doing. But what about you guys? I know Emma's back's hurt. She's got a job. She had 2 jobs, but fuck that 2-job shit. Amen, sister. I'm glad you're out of that. Like, 1 job's enough, and if you can handle that, you can handle that. As far as Nick, I'm not sure what he's doing. I heard he was doing some poetry stuff, and like, he had a little bit of the green-eyed monster going on because of some of these literary types out there. Kind of busting his balls, his brain balls. But, I'm pretty sure Nick's the type of person that can, look past that and use that energy to really better himself and focus in on what he's really after, which is just essentially improving himself, you know. Like, he looks at those people with envy, but he knows that it's just nothing more than another goal, you know. So he's probably writing up some craziness. I should actually, maybe read some of that. Oh shit, my parents are totally coming outside, and I'm totally... This is awkward. Yeah, dude, they're totally coming outside, and I'm just fucking naked. This is ridiculous. This is funny. This is pure comic gold right here. You might have to see some Nick Bane doing some explaining real quick. On a plus note, I got this cigarette going. Should totally be Naboo from Mighty Boosh. I could do it with my squeaky chair. Yep. Should have brought a guitar, dude. Could have sang you guys a song about nothing. What I want to know is how long it's going to take to upload a 23-minute, I think it's at, 23 or 28-minute video to Facebook. I might have to YouTube it and send it to you guys. But that would kind of ruin it. I gotta Facebook it, so hopefully it can handle that. I don't know. Maybe I should just go now. I doubt you guys want to sit around for a half an hour. Nobody's probably watching this, not even you guys. Yeah. Well, see ya.